Let's quickly run through our headlines. Prioritizing higher education vital for India to thrive further, says a director of Indian Council of Social Science Research, Professor Bhagirathi Panda. And rupees 2,408 and remaining from assured rupees 1 lakh assistance to be credited to IDPs accounts, says MLA Dr. Y. Radheshyam. Well, and good evening. You're watching IDPs English News and I'm Darlung Shankaling. Now the news in detail. 5-day orientation cum workshop on leadership development for college principals of the Northeast region organized by National Institute of Educational Planning and Administration, NIEP New Delhi and Department of Education, DM University kickoff at the auditorium of DM College of Arts. Director of Indian Council of Social Science Research, Shillong, Professor Bhagirathi Panda, Head of Department of Higher and Professional Education, NIEP New Delhi, Professor R.T. Srivastava, and Vice Chancellor of Dhanamandjari University, Professor Wahingbam Chand Babu, graced the opening of the workshop as dignitaries. Addressing the program, Director of Indian Council of Social Science Research, Professor Bhagirathi Panda, highlighted the need for prioritizing higher education for India to progress further. He also pointed out the crucial role of college principal in the development of higher education in India.
Another thing which is happening in the development space, very fast happening, and that also can be contextualized to clarification, is called the supreme concept of creative destruction. What is that creative destruction? Friends, Supreme long back said development is all about creatively destruction. The development happens through entrepreneurship happens through creative destruction. What is this creative destruction? Creative destruction is all about creatively destroying an existing arrangement of production of goods and service, bringing in a new product or service. The best example of creative destruction will be this mobile phones. Today, all of us have a mobile phone. After 1 month, you go to the market, that has become outdated, and new mobile is there itself with a new technology. This is a classic example of creative destruction. And creative destruction, which was incremental, gradual, 20 years, 30 years back. Today, because of artificial intelligence, 3D printing, robotics, it has become seamless. Let's say seamlessness in creative destruction.
MLA Dr. Y. Radheshyam has asserted that IDPs will soon receive their aid of rupees 2,400 each, along with remaining assistance from rupees 1 lakh as announced earlier to their personal bank accounts. He made a statement while attending the closing function of the 6th village-level open 9-men-a-side football tournament organized by Langmaidong Mamanglekai Citizens Club. During the last match, Haibong Makong FC emerged as the champion of the tournament by defeating Aero FC Kakching Kunau. The MLA further stated that the development was stalled for many years owing to the outbreak of Manipur conflict and the state under President's rule for almost a year. However, after Yumnam Khenchan took over the charge as Chief Minister of Manipur, the state has started moving towards development, he said. On the other hand, he assured that the remaining aid of rupees 80,000 each announced earlier for IDPs will soon be credited to their bank accounts.
Ngasidi Shona Sambi Badagi, Anova Sakar Mamu Lae, Atu Badai for expansion Taldana, or Play and Totana, War Putinda, Sapatarami Tabata, Santi Purun Bunavada, Equator Todan, Launova, Around Dozere. Mamani Sakar Sina, Tumba. IDP singadru lupa lakh amum pigin hena lauk thoki badu khara amana lupa lisin kun-kungi ahan bin installment pigre miyoi kaya amana installment du phangdana lai phanghaudri ba first installment gi sarbu su laiba tang tram fund sida makoi gi masai account da option da farang tawduna le asumaina sinda kamda mafang kaya da ngasigi honorable chief minister sina Sarkar head park padai pasat satuna karita mo yabage sakot thorami thamta karita mo yabage hai dana kan na hone matam ni.
Convener of the Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation, Jitendra Ningombam, stated that despite the conflict caused by illegal immigrants, political parties have continued campaigning for votes instead of focusing on identifying and addressing the issue of illegal immigrants. He warned that such activities must stop immediately. If they do not, preparations have already been made to launch an intense form of public agitation in collaboration with the people. He made the statement during a public discourse held as a part of the ongoing awareness regarding census organized by JFT. The discourse today was held at Chingtam Community Hall at Sugnu Bazar in Kakching District, jointly organized by Sugnu Open Meira Paibi Loop and JFT. At the campaign, prominent leaders of the Meira Paibi groups and various clubs also took part. Addressing the gathering, Jitendra spoke in detail about the issue of census and delimitation. He stated that the process of census enumeration is being carried out in many parts of the country by identifying and officially recording the population residing in different areas. In India, since 1981, census operations have been conducted every 10 years. He further said that in the state, a census should be conducted only after identifying illegal immigrants who entered after 1951 and after implementing the NRC or a similar mechanism. Without implementing the NRC or an equivalent legal framework in the state, conducting a census in Manipur would not be acceptable. If the census is conducted properly according to the rules, the people of Manipur have no opposition. During the 2001 census, due to irregularities in enumeration, there was an abnormal rise in population in 9 hills subdivisions. At that time, there were large-scale infiltrations from Bangladesh, Nepal and Myanmar. The group identified as Kuki that entered Manipur is not recognized by the Myanmar military junta, and their community is not included in the list of 135 ethnic groups officially recognized by the Myanmar government. From 1950 to 1969, there were 179 villages in Kangpokpi. However, by 2011, the number of villages had increased to 575. Even after government verification, an increase of around 300 villages was recorded. Therefore, before conducting the census, illegal immigrants who have entered the state must be identified and addressed, and at the present state government should strongly take up the matter with the central authorities. He added that conducting the census under the current circumstances would not be appropriate. If the government of India proceeds with the census without addressing these concerns, any negative consequences arising from it should be the responsibility of the government of India and those associated with it, he added.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕ ꯆꯔꯥꯡꯅꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅꯗꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯅꯅꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯅꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯟꯁꯥꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯆꯪ ꯆꯪꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦꯕ ꯔꯥꯖꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯇꯥꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯌꯨꯝꯀꯣꯛ ꯊꯤꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯀꯣꯛ ꯊꯤꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯍꯨꯟꯇꯣꯛꯑꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯕꯣꯁ ꯈꯣꯝꯕ ꯍꯧꯅꯔꯦꯕ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯦꯁꯅꯣ ꯁꯤꯅꯦꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯀꯥꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯂꯥꯎꯔꯤꯑꯕ ꯀꯝꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯃꯥꯏꯁ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯑꯕ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯟꯁꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕ ꯑꯁꯣꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯐꯝ ꯂꯩꯇꯕꯗꯣ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕ ꯁꯤꯇꯤꯖꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯛꯈꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯁꯜꯂꯛꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯨ ꯌꯥꯗꯣꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯁꯤꯅꯤꯗ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯉꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯟꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯈꯟꯗꯣꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯈꯟꯗꯣꯛꯍꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯟꯖꯦꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯍꯤꯡ ꯅꯨꯡꯊꯤꯟ ꯇꯨꯝꯕ ꯆꯥꯗꯅ ꯈꯪꯗ ꯋꯥꯔꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯒꯦꯕ ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯦꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯒꯗꯤ.
On the other hand, speaking at the event, JFD Finance Secretary Sunil Karam stated that since a new government has now been formed in the state, the ministers, MLAs and leaders of political parties in the state must collectively urge the centre not to conduct the census without first identifying illegal immigrants in the state. He said that even if the census is to be carried out, it should only be conducted after implementing the NRC or a similar legal mechanism in the state, and this has already been conveyed to the government of India. In this regard, several memorandums have also been submitted to Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla urging intervention, but no positive response has been received so far. He expressed concern that if the indigenous people of the land who have been living together in unity since time immemorial are ignored, it will become difficult to survive peacefully in the state. He warned that if census enumerations is conducted without proper verification, illegal immigrants who have entered the state may eventually claim the land as their own and seek full rights as citizens, and even starts contesting in elections, which could lead to serious and alarming consequences in the future. He therefore strongly reiterated the demand that no census should be conducted without first identifying illegal immigrants.
Laura meba mito miansa adu ada ana lauri mayam da kachin koya mapum na lauri mayam do census tadi laira pa taram no sito kido ne se yellow mi hoigera mito hoigera miansa hoigera puna makse laira da miku thiga ne sigi problem se masine ma hata ki lakse miku to khwai ge koina laira thiga do se miku chi chi du chi ada sala da chusam puna sala ga chi imphal la ga to se mi na natro hangba la ga do se Atu dia pun baik tu campur sekam duri bra. Campur kemina silap ya duri bra. Hana 2001 dak Iraq kelle betul bokta mi masing handeli hanya problem thoba tanjasida gina kuki ki mikok thire di kando badagi pamiro.
Mayai Lambi Apunbalup expressed utmost gratitude towards Chief Minister Yumnam Kheamchan for repairing Mayai Lambi roads along National Highway 137A. Office bearers of Mayai Lambi Apunbalup met with the Chief Minister at his residence located at Singjamay Yumnam Lekai, and they urged the latter to install drainage system along the roadside and propose for expansion of roads along Samurao area. Malal also submitted a memorandum to the Chief Minister. Following their interaction with the Chief Minister, General Secretary of Malal, Sandham Bijoy, spoke to media persons where he informed that Mayai Lambi is one of the important roads of Manipur where several goods carrying trucks commute on the road on daily basis. The road had remained in pathetic state for decades, causing immense inconvenience to the commuters. He continued that with the formation of the new government and under the aegis of Chief Minister Yumnam Kheamchan and MLA of Wangoi AC, Khuraijam Loken, reconstruction of roads along Mayai Lambi is being carried out in fast pace. He also thanked the Chief Minister and Minister Khuraijam Loken for personally visiting and inspecting the progress of the road repair work. He then informed that Malal also spoke to the Chief Minister on construction of drains along Monsangay, Langthabal, Hairangoitong and Samurao, along with widening of road at Samurao, and the Chief Minister have assured Malal to address their concern.
Lambel asi sem lagazu akhoi hoji drainage maram mapam chadaba adi akhoi drainage se leidragadi akhoi lambel asi matam matung ina adumak matam sangna salodaba maramna hariba akhoi drainage sembiba aduga market area thara akhoi whitening tawina bagi akhoi honorable CM da akhoi hajabalakoni masi honorable CM na ju ang mathakta honabi hadun tapirai loinana akhoi honorable akhoi minister mingmenu panjara kanda akhoi khurajam akhoi tamolo kenasu hariba akhoi Lambian asi CM na mohona bada akhoi honorable chief minister amadi akhoi honorable minister nongna khambir ko si yaungna akhoi numidang chingda akhoi masamak sport ka sapira kandura yamna quality maintain tawna CM na ba amadi inquiry sapiba yamna thagat phongdok jari noina makhata basu yamna initiative lawar kanjida akhoi quality maintain soidena tawna thangani haibagi thajabasu pibirai soidena sumakhata na akhoi Mayai Lambi se matam sang na wara abani matam sang na san na ba khoi quality maintain leina adana thabi habasi malan gi site gi habdi Mayai Lambi apun bagi luk gi site gi media gi thongda haije.
Locals of Ngaikong Sipai in Oinam Assembly constituency in Bishnupur district have lamented the negligence of the authority concerned on deteriorating condition of the 4-kilometer stretch of Ngaikong Sipai. The locals have sought immediate attention of the Chief Minister of Manipur to fix the road before the arrival of monsoon season. The residents have also urged the government to repair the Ngaikong Sipai Mayai and Makar Road located under Ngaikong Kulen Gram Panchayat, Wat No. number 7 and 8, President of Khunai Chaukhatlop, Thaudam Sobita, told media person that despite repeated appeals made to the MLA, DC of Bishnupur and even the governor to repair the road, no concrete action has been taken so far. She placed her trust in the new government and urged them to address their concern at the earliest.
Ngaikung Sipaigi kilometer Mari Rongi Sang Khaktamak Nairaba Lambi Ase Ipun na Pik Thalaba Anaba Mayamgi Horakam Oraba Lambi Ase Manipur Asida Ladiba Pik Labasu Pik na Leka Asida population 2000 Muki Ladiba Leka Asibo Amutang Kandi Duna Anova Sarkar Asina Oila Amutang Tabirabadi Leka Asida Ladiba Ise Isel Ibungipa Anang Ahalaman Kuding Magna La iba popular government sidabu asibu hanya laitana thaga jagani sarkar asina aikoi gi lekai asibu amukta dimi yang changbiduna koila thabiyo haiduna honorable CM gi mafamda yobina bagi damakta khoina khuthang oina paudam jari.
Advisor of Ngaikong Sifai Khunai Chaukhatlop, Nongmaithem Bisharup said the road has been lying in the same condition for the last 15 years. He also saw the immediate intervention of Chief Minister Y. Kem Chan to repair the road of Ngaikong Sifai.
Nageta tariba yum singasi upun na leiba yadaba aduga school chatpa angang singasi upun na maram moraga gari lakpada aduki mati awaba oire. Honorable Kemsana, Chief Minister of Putanza, Si Logeraga. Lamdamasida, Hindona, Lambi, Awaba Mayona, Mutang Ming, Jangbidana, Ngaikong Sipaigi, Koila Tadana Ladiba, Anai, Kayana Piktalaba, Kudong Jadaba, Mayama Lady, Mutanga Tumatum, the Kohan, Bio Hidana, Marilyn, Nevisingi, Uning Zagaluna, Hindona, Kunai Shambaluki, my Kaidegi, Nolunga Pogelisi, Tamjari.
Apunba Village Level Federation, Wahing Kuman observed its third Foundation Day and convened its general body meeting at Wahing Kuman Mayailekai Community Hall today. District Coordinator Nambol, CD Block, KHH Abhijit, President Apunba VLF, O Chauba, Chairperson Laima Popam Zilla Parishat Administrative Committee, K. James, attended as the main guest of the function. Speaking on the occasion, KHH Abhijit commended the achievements of Apunba VLF made over the course of 3 years. He then urged the members to spread the awareness on the benefits of self-help groups under Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission and also practice smart banking habits to promote development in rural areas.
Simitlon pazana paikat pa mi sing group to nahin masa kangbigani group sing asina mi ani si thagat piri haraga VLF na mu verify to biraga adu mahai missing gi list adu akoi block ki office te yawan birao makha ta ba adu gi mari leina ba form main ba khajan ba dagi process to ba bank loan phangan ba gi thabaga adu na akoi gi block ki site te gi adu ma koi ngamna ba soidan ma ki hotna jage.
Secretary Apunba VLF CH Geeta intimated that the self-help groups formed under the guidance of MSRLM has helped families in sustaining their livelihoods. She also spoke about the support and assistance provided by MSRLM. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan has extended his best wishes to the students appearing for this year's Class 12 Higher Secondary Examination HSC 2026 conducted by the Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur, encouraging students to remain calm and confident. He echoed the message of Narendra Modi that they should approach examinations as exam warriors and not exam worries. He advised students to treat exams as a celebration rather than a source of stress, emphasizing the importance of self-competition, focused preparation and a positive mindset. The Chief Minister also called upon parents and teachers to provide guidance and support without putting undue pressure on students. He concluded by wishing all candidates success in their upcoming examinations. Closing function of 30 days Jacker weaving training organized by Manipur Apex Handloom Weavers and Handicrafts Artisan CS Limited under the aegis of 109 Battalion CRPF Manipur was held at Common Facility Center, Hyangthang today. CRPF DIG Range Imphal H. Premjit Meite, General Manager Nabat Northeast Pathak Mandal, Commandant 109 Battalion CRPF Brijesh Kumar, President Awasi Premchandra attended as main guest of the function. Speaking at the function, DIG Range Imphal H. Premjit Meite said the training will help generate income to sustain livelihoods and emphasize on the importance of maintaining good health. He also urged the youths to join the central forces instead of indulging in drug. The function also distributed certificates and dies to 30 trainees who completed the course.
Youth of Pomapom, the Salada Youth of Pomatamsia, so Takamida, SPM Town, Madam the Pitacana, my high. Aduna Superman Secra, I go to Ernest Pomapom, Aduna Civic Action Program, high education, Yam Chopper, and all the Lama, put over the training down. The Gish Mind of my products are the facility, my amu, Peter, with the Tambina Bohoreno. See that how I own one of you.
Liglam Ngakpa, in collaboration with Manipuri Cultural Society, organized a one-day workshop on Manipuri folk and classical Jagoi at Delhi Administrative Flats, Hathiwala Park, Timarpur, New Delhi. Sinam Basu, PhD in Manipuri Dance, K. Monica, MA Manipuri Dance, approved artist, member of Liglam Ngakpa, and students residing in Delhi participated at the program. Resource persons delivered lectures highlighting correlation between dance and culture. 15 days workshop on Chakpa Jagoi organized by Sangeet Kala Foundation Kaisamthong Thangjam Leirak concluded on Sunday at Khongman Zone 5 Community Hall. The function was attended by Khongman Wat Wangkai Mayum Sumati, Visiting Guru Lai Harauba, JNMDA, Doni Amaibi, and Sangeet Natak Academy awardee. Excuse me. Paubojam Iboton as its main guest. Secretary Sangeet Kala Foundation H. Bidya Lakshmi underlined the importance of organizing such workshop in promoting the indigenous dance forms and informed that the foundation plans to organize similar workshops in the future. The function included presentation of Thawgal Jagoi, Moirang Sai and Chakpa Jagoi performances by artists of the foundation.
culture pamjaba jagoi sai tabulaiba naha oiba moin jagoi sai de no da pamya sidagi moi da chu kitang lausung hona ba adagi kitang da su phamuna ba haibasi panam sida akoi na 15 days ko ba chakpa jagoi sigi workshop achi pangthok sabani.
Ward number 6 United Club Uripok today extended relief assistance to the relief camp at Laingangching, where displaced families from Litan are currently taking shelter. During the visit, members of the club distributed essential relief materials as a gesture of support and solidarity with the affected families. The initiative was carried out to provide immediate assistance and to stand with those facing hardship and displacement. Representatives of the club stated that community cooperation and humanitarian support are crucial in times of crisis, and the club remains committed to continuing such efforts to help people in need.
Aduda akhoi iyambasing asibu ngasigi atokpa singna iyambasingda khut tharaktana leifam leitara leibasing adugi damokta akhoi manau akhoi leiri haibadugi kudam oina akhoi ngasi tangkul ichinlaw sing gi damokta akhoi ward number 6 United Club Uripokna makhoi awabasing adu solidarity utpoina ngasi akhoi ngamjaba khara makhoi gi leiriba akhoi loksing kul sigi jipta akhoi Ward number 6 United Club na koin ngamjaba kharadang mating pangjare.
The Assam Regiment veterans of the Anal Naga community organized their first get-together at the Tampi Upper Ground in Tampi village under Chakpikarung subdivision. The event was organized with an aim to the veterans to come together and celebrate their glory and achievements during their heydays. The get-together also aimed at appreciating the veterans and their service towards the nation and their people. The event began with the hosting of flag by Naib Subedar Sir Nungshi, with Captain Langhu Thungam giving the welcome note. Sharing a brief history of Assam Regiment, Honorary Captain H.D. Ramesh said that the regiment was raised in 1941 in Shillong to reportedly encounter the Japanese during the World War II. Since then, the regiment has played a vital role in safeguarding the country, he added. SMCO 165 Infantry Battalion TA H&H Colonel Samil Bharti extended his greetings and thanked the Assam Regiment for their service to the nation, especially the veterans from the Anal Naga community. He said it was such a selfless sacrifice that has held the nation together, and that the Anal community was one such. Also giving you some update from Tamenglong district now. Tamenglong Forest Division on Monday organized a one-day awareness program on hornbill conservation at Khundong Kunkaiba village under Tamai Range in association with Khundong Kunkaiba Village Authority and the Liangmai Naga Council Western Zone. The program was attended by Range Forest Officer Tamai Range Kundrakpam Johnson, Chairman of Liangmai Naga Council P. Mairisibo and Maitingomang Thuimai, Vice Chairman of Khudong Kunkaiba, as the main guest. Around 60 men and women from nearby villages participated in the awareness program. The attendees included village authorities from Lenglong, Dikuram, Upper Takau, Lower Takau, Tamai Headquarter and Khopung village, among others. The area holds historical significance as a hornbill habitat with about 4 species of hornbills found in the region. These include the great hornbill, oriental pied hornbill, rufous neck hornbill and red hornbill. Pamphlets highlighting the different hornbill species found in Tamenglong district were distributed to create a greater awareness about the Schedule 1 species under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Also, some update from None district. A one-day capacity building training for district level networks on test, treat and positive prevention was held today at Liangmai Part 4 Peaceland, None district headquarters. The training program was organized by District AIDS Prevention and Control Unit, DAPCU, Tamenglong and Disha Club of Tamenglong and None district under the aegis of Manipur State AIDS Control Society, Manipur. The program was attended as a resource person by Dr. Adani Ariko, District AIDS Control Officer, Tamenglong, and staffs from Mobile ICTC Tamenglong. The program was assisted by link workers Kaijon Lui and Rachel. The program was attended by the women leaders, youth leaders and church leaders. That's all we have this evening. Before we wind up the news, let's look at the headlines once again. Prioritizing higher education is vital for India to thrive further, says Director of Indian Council of Social Science Research, Professor Bhagirathi Panda. And rupees 2,408 and remaining from assured rupees 1 lakh assistance to be credited to IDPs accounts, says MLA Dr. Y. Radheshyam. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Have a very good evening. Goodbye for now.